Another setback for Ukraine. Putin's men foil Ukraine's plan to bomb Russian bridge. Russia kills man accused of planning to blow up Russian bridge. Major escalation in Russia-Ukraine war. Putin's men unleash hellfire at enemy. Russian drones swarm Kiev from all sides. At least 2 people killed in Ukraine's capital. Russia's Federal Security Service said that its agents shot and killed a man who allegedly planned to blow up a railroad bridge in the southern Saratov region. The man, who was not identified, reportedly opened fire on FSB officers as he attempted to retrieve an 11-kilogram explosive device. The agents returned fire and fatally shot the accused. According to the law enforcement agency, the man was a Russian citizen who had maintained contacts with Ukraine and allegedly planned to join the Ukrainian military after sabotaging the railway bridge. Meanwhile, hundreds of Russian drones flying from all directions attacked Kiev in an apparent new Russian tactic, marking a second consecutive night of ferocious attacks on Ukraine. According to reports, at least 2 people were killed, including a 22-year-old female police officer, and more than a dozen were wounded in the attacks. The attack lasted more than 10 hours, with Russia launching 400 drones and 18 missiles, including 8 ballistic missiles. Russia has been intensifying its aerial attacks against Ukraine in recent weeks. On July 9, Russia pummeled Ukraine with its largest missile and drone attack in more than 3 years of war, hours after U.S. President Donald Trump launched an expletive-filled attack on Russian leader Vladimir Putin. According to Ukraine, Russia fired 728 drones and 13 missiles, specifying that its air defense systems intercepted 711 drones and destroyed 7 missiles. The barrage, which mainly targeted the city of Lutsk, in northwestern Ukraine, was so intense it caused Poland's military to scramble aircraft in its airspace. The July 9 attack, which officials said killed 1 civilian in the Khmelnytsky region, beat a previous Russian record of 550 drones and missiles fired at Ukraine on one day. Ukraine's President Zelenskyy, who met with Pope Francis and U.S. Special Envoy Keith Kellogg on a visit to Rome, called for Ukraine's allies to step up sanctions on Russia, particularly on its key energy sector. Following his meeting with Kellogg, the Ukrainian leader urged U.S. lawmakers to pass a bill targeting Russia with tougher sanctions. Moscow's scaled-up assault on Kiev follows a remarkable few days in the White House, where Trump vented his anger about Russian leader Vladimir Putin's lack of commitment to a peace deal and pledged more support for Ukraine. Trump has promised to restore military aid to Ukraine, after a senior White House official told a media network that the U.S. would pause some weapons shipments to Kiev, including air defense missiles.